back, I'm Gertie Rude, back again in a Sunday mood. Well, happy Sunday to one and all, wherever you are in the world, VooTubers. Oh dear, I thought I'd have yesterday off. I'm stuffed up to the eyeballs with bleeding head cold. It's your old girl. I'm typically snuffly and scratchy and all the rest of it, and I am all ended. Anyway, oh dear. Well, the good news is I'm still alive, but the bad news is I'm on page 40 of Bleeding Blame Game, VooTubers. I am 40 bleeding pages of sheer hell I've been through, VooTube. Oh my days, it's an absolute nightmare, it really is. I can't even begin to tell you how terrible that book is. And you're listening to a woman that actually read all of Milton's Bleeding Paradise Lost. I wish I was bloody lost. I was lost in bleeding hell reading that load of old bleeding cooey. Oh dear, I've even read Bleeding Virginia Woolf and Bleeding Vita Sackville West and what's that other one? Oh my God, I can't even think what a bleeding name is. All of them terrible. Poncy, bleeding, middle class, snobby, loads of minutiae that no one gives a stuff about who even cares. But Blame Game surpasses all of them, VooTubers. He has, well, he's got a sort of what I might call a somewhat unsavoury interest. Yes, in men that wear kilts. But I will illuminate you and hallucinate you further when I actually perform it for you. I intend to do some filming in the week. I'm just rushed off my feet this time of year. You know how it is, VooTubers. And yeah, so somewhere I'm going to find some time and film it for you. From your VooTube bleeding Gertie. Obviously, he's like most liars. He's so much minute detail that's absolutely insignificant. And it's totally inconsequential to the story. Just like, look at me. You can tell I'm telling the truth because I know exactly how much pepper and salt they put on their dinner or one thing and another. Oh, I knew exactly what colour socks Charles was wearing. It's just absolute nonsense. But I'm only on page 40. And I'm given to believe there's about 300 or 400 odd pages for YouTube. It's the most stultifying, but it's better than taking a Mogadon or something like that. Oh, absolutely awful. Not that I'd do that, but I'd rather have a Mogadon if I had a choice than read that bloody book. Still, anyway, what I'd do, I thought I'd cheer myself up, and I thought, as it is my Sunday thing that I do rather enjoy doing on a Sunday afternoon, while I'm waiting for the roasties to roast up and crisp up VooTube, you know how it is, I thought I'd have a little look back historically speaking. Because you know your old girl, I love a bit of history. We all love a bit of history, us ladies, don't we? Yes, we like history and mystery, don't we? So with that in mind, I've dug this out of the annals. And I say annals, purposefully, because it sounds much like anus, doesn't it? The annals of your VooTube. And here we have this creature. Meghan Markle is so grateful to be part of the Invictus Bleeding Games. Well, aren't we lucky, VooTubers? Aren't all those limbless bleeding veterans lucky to have that bleeding muppet? Oh, look at me, I'm part of the Invictus Games. On account of the fact that I sleep with the bleeding, what's it? Is he the CEO? Or the head of it, and he's just a titular head, isn't he? Or the tit, anyway. So let's jump in and see what it's bleeding grizzling on about, because it's going to be an unholy hot mess. Rather like her bleeding hair. Goes out even looking like that. Come on, love. Let's have ya.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everybody. Oh, Shrek. Oh, dear. Hello.
It is such an honour to be here tonight.
Yeah, it's for you guys.
You.
It's an honour for you lot to have me here talking to you. It is. I'm the HRH of muchness.
And supporting my husband in the Invictus Games.
Yes, when I say supporting, I really mean pushing him out of the way and taking over. And it should be him making a speech, but guess what? It's me! Because I'm the bleeding muchness. Here, I've booked, because this is going back in time, you see. It's a couple of years ago. And obviously she was booking up or saving up for plastic, what one might call reconstructions.
Years
so
ago.
She looks a bit different, doesn't she? Hello! Hello! It's me! Hello!
In that short span of time, the
Yes.
games have evolved into an international platform.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a lunatic, and I'm actually reading the words off two idiot boards, which is why I'm turning from the left to the right. Because me, I'm so involved and authentic. I can't speak verbatim about the subjects that I actually, well, I declare that I know and care so much about. No, You don't get verbatim from me the muchness. No, I need it all roted down so I can read it, you know. Because I can read, yes. I went to the little red schoolhouse, you know, dears. Yes, cost my daddy a small fortune. Although I did tell people that I had to do the washing up. Yes, at the age of 6 years old, every night, I had to wash up in a local bleeding, what was it? Was it a greasy spoon? Yeah, cafe. So I could afford to go to school because I was poverty stricken. I had to eat at the salad bar or something else. With those bloody teeth, they probably thought you were a rabbit, love. Go on.
Best athletics and sportsmanship you could ever witness.
Yes.
Coupled with a camaraderie and close-knit sense of community,
yes.
which can only be defined.
I'm still reading off the idiot board. I teleprompter.
As the Invictus Spirit.
Spirit. Yeah, she's pissed. There you go, Spirit. Look at them. Look, they're overwhelmed, aren't they? Look. Oh, she's got her ankle bracelets on, YouTube. Have you seen them? Yes, she's got her ankle bracelets on. She's got to be in before curfew. So that's a plus, isn't it, really? Yes. Go on.
With that said, and on a very personal note, I just wanted to thank
Here we go.
all of you for welcoming me into the Invictus family.
Well, let's put it this way. They didn't really have a choice, did they, love? Because you towed up there with the Bassmeister, pushed him out of the way, nicked the microphone, and grandstanded your way through the whole event. Go on! Oh, look at them. Giving up the will to live, I expect now. There's someone there with a board going clap, clap.
I'm truly so grateful to be a part of this with each and
not.
every one of you. And I'm not sure
if that was true, you wouldn't turn up wearing a greasy, crumpled up pair of bleeding shorts in October, would you, love? If you were grateful and any of the other words you utter.
You know
Go on.
This. Thank you. I'm not sure if many of you know this, but a few years ago, before I had met my husband, I had the incredible honor of visiting troops deployed all over the world. From the UK to Italy and Afghanistan and several other countries.
Oh, did they have a Soho house in Afghanistan? Anyway, she's visited them all, allegedly. Allegedly, you'll see if you two first. Because she uttered it and manifested it. And if she manifested it, it must be true. Come on. Come on, the mark clip. Ow, oh, clap, peasants.
In traveling to these military bases, I was given a very special glimpse into the lives of those who serve our countries. I was able to see the unshakable bond between servicemen and women on the ground together. But at the same time, to feel the palpable longing for family and friends while deployed. Once home...
Absolutely, haven't got a clue what you're talking about, and it's really disconcerting that you claim, as I've already said, to know and care and feel and all the rest of it that you go on about. But you can't actually say it. You need it written down so you can pose and posture and grandstand and talk a load of old hooey. Narcissism is so ragingly high, my dear. It really is. Anybody that knows their subject doesn't need a bleeding speech written down. Go on.
The need for that anchor of support
never trust
from
anybody
loved ones,
like that.
especially given how much it accelerates recovery and rehabilitation.
Oh, like you care.
Is immeasurable.
Yeah, there's a load of people you bullied that are still trying to recover from that bleeding psychological torture you put them through, love. But go on.
I've been reminded of those memories here.
You have. What? Clap me. It's me. Just clap me.
During this year's games in Sydney, I've witnessed the most amazing support networks that surround competitors. And I've had the privilege of meeting several of these family and friends.
Yes.
The Novak family from
When did this happen? Was this the same time that she went down to Australia and there was a slight incident with some tea? Or was that another time she inveigled her way into the great land of Oz? Bleeding thing. Should have had a kangaroo with a big old pouch and put her in it and hopped her off into the outback, my dears. Come on, love.
Is a prime example of this very thing.
Oh, yay. Oh, yay.
When their son Ryan suffered a severe injury, leaving him paralyzed from the waist down, doctors said he would never be able to walk again. But after speaking to his mom, Carrie, it was clear
after I spoke to him, he actually got up and walked. Because I'm like the second coming of the bleeding Lord. That's who I am. I'm Mother Teresa. Hashtag Lady Diana Mac 2. Go on. Move her forward, bleeding hooey. Using other people's misfortunes, grandstand. Go on. Like you care. Yes. Most of them should just don't do it.
Not only has Ryan competed in sailing, swimming, and athletics this week, but when
sailing, aha. You see? Now we could be talking, VTubers, Because she is somewhat what one might call, yes, she's nautical, isn't she? Oh, yeah, she knows all about sailing. Well, say sailing, but, you know, well, let's just say sailing. Let's not be a bitch.
Harry and I saw him at the finish line of the sailing competition.
Yes.
He literally jumped into our boat.
Yeah, well...
Dexterity and ease, by the way.
Oh, yes, that's a funny story. That was hilarious, that story. I think it was you that jumped into somebody's yacht, my love, but go on.
Way to give both of us a hug.
Oh, yes, I did. He took his coat off and laid it across the puddle so you could walk on it as well. Or something. Hosanna, hey, Hosanna, 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 ho. Yes.
Seeing Ryan's mom on the water that day, waving a flag to cheer him on, was a moment I will never forget.
I think she just about had the tail end of some sort of kudos in these days, but this was a few years ago. I think it has waned somewhat since then. Last time I heard that the whole Invictus charity board are sort of questioning their, what do they call them? Head people? I don't know. In other words, these two creatures. Come on!
Support system on the ground here at Invictus
is
something unlike any other.
Right.
Because it's not just cheering on your own.
Right.
But realizing...
It's cheering on me! It's cheering on me, the Megmeister. Everybody cheer and clap for me. Because I know you've all come here to play sports, but basically, I need to make a speech. Every couple of hours, I need to get up here and make a speech. And you can all clap me with seed, my dears. Yes, you can. And I'm going to wear every shade of beige. I am. Today, it's a sort of diarrhea-y, muddy-coloured khaki event that I haven't. Yes, looks a bit creased to me. Still can't work an iron, but the good news is, yes, I flew my hairdresser in, apparently, is what she says in the Netflix interview. Oh, yeah, I've got my own hairdresser. He comes everywhere. Sack him. Can't do it, bleeding there.
This week, your own becomes everyone in the Invictus family.
Oh, wait. I don't know what that's about. Me trying to look genuine, Lord, gracious and authentic.
It was, after all, only within 24 hours of meeting other families at the games that another competitor's little girl...
I nicked all their shoes and buggered off home in my private jet. That's what I did for 2 years anyway. Your old Gert's bored. I've had enough of this bleeding nonsense. Oh, dearie me. What a load of blading hooey. And as I say, it's a step back in time, because if we move forward into the present day, all of this has been proved to be utter balderdash. And with that, I'll love you and leave you. Bye-bye now.